actually setting up chairs for Kappa Psi when the power went out, here in Donna at least. And then I ventured over to the Union and found out it's actually out in quite a few places. So.
My teacher walked out to see what was going on, and then finally realized there was a power outage. He told us that class were canceled. He just let us go. So I started walking out, and I see a whole bunch of people just gathered outside of Coleman. I'm like, wow, this is really serious.
I was in the middle of grading a paper, and every other time the power's gone out, it's come back on very soon after. This is the longest power outage that I remember having. I've been teaching since 2002.
It's not easy to get to my instrument and practice for the day, so it's actually inconvenient being a music major and it happening in this building of all places where there's no lights. It's mostly cell phones though. It's kind of funny. It's like, who goes there? It's funny at the same time as it's not. It's inconvenient. It's actually kind of scary when you don't know who's down here. You never know who you're gonna see. Like I ran into somebody I don't even know who they are.
Like when I was leaving for my speech class, I saw a few classes outside sitting in a circle with a teacher. So I'm like, I'd rather come and see if one of my teachers is gonna have a class outside and just stay in my room and do nothing with no power.
I had to decide whether I was gonna go home or go somewhere else, and figured out how I was going to teach the class outdoors without a blackboard and without a computer. I adapted, and we had class out here. Some were disappointed the class wasn't canceled, but the group that I had a pretty good attitude.